Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would do a haul of some of the items I bought in LA. I recently came back from Mexico and LA, spent a week in Mexico and 5 days in LA, and ended up buying a bunch of products for my kit as well as just for my own use, which was really fun because I got to visit Sephora. And I thought I'd also show you some items that have come in the mail, like PR samples and that sort of thing that came while I was away, and also just before I left, because I didn't get to like take any photos or do anything with them before I left. So I bought a bunch of things from Sephora and then some other items from like Nordstrom and that sort of thing. So if you are interested, then just keep on watching. So the first item I bought is the Decay Ellis through the Looking Glass palette, and this is something I've seen heaps on social media but wasn't sure if I was going to be able to grab it in New Zealand because it's quite hard to get your hands on Decay products. And so when I saw it at Sephora, I just immediately grabbed it because I was like, I needed to get it. And it's a really cool palette. It's quite big, so it's probably not very travel friendly, but it's really cool. You open up this top bit and it's got like a mirror there, and then it says I'm not strange, weird, off, nor crazy. My reality is just different from yours. And then you just pull open these little flaps, and there's a really beautiful like butterfly in there. This is all kind of decorative. It's not really necessary to the palette. And then you pull out the palette itself, and these are the colours. So it does come with a brush, which I probably won't really use because I don't ever really tend to use these ones, but these are the colours in the palette. They're all really beautiful. Some of the pigment, when I did actually go to use it, it wasn't as strong as I thought it was going to be. For instance, Dream On, this was one I was trying to use today, but when I did actually swatch it, as you can see, on my eye, I went straight on my eye, the colour payoff was really quite poor. But then the other colours like Time, which is one that I also used today, was really strong, and like the pigment is amazing. So that's just one stroke. So I think like I've swatched most of the colours and most of them are pretty good. It's just there are a couple that aren't as good as the others, but it's a beautiful palette, and if you can get your hands on it and you're into these kind of shades, then yeah, definitely check it out. I was walking around Sephora and I was mostly picking up products that I had on my kind of list to get, and one of the products that I hadn't seen or heard of before is this Mercier Shimmer Block, and they had a few colours. This is what it looks like, and then this is the inside, so it's got the 4 shades, so you just kind of swirl them together, and that's what I'm wearing on my cheeks today. It's just like a beautiful pink kind of highlight. So yeah, they just kind of mix together. It's kind of like rose gold, if you can see there on my hand, and I just fell in love with it as soon as I swatched it, so I just bought that. And I think this is something I'll probably just keep to wear myself because I really like it, and it's also quite hard to get Mercier in New Zealand as well. The next thing I picked up was the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer with the colour correcting adjust one. So this is it. It's green, so I picked this up to use in my kit. So the green in the color correcting primer actually, you know, helps to combat any redness in the skin. So I've just put it on my hand there. Probably can't really see it, but the green kind of just takes out the red or pink undertones in the skin. So when you do apply a foundation, it is a really nice even color, and you don't have any red bits peeking through. So I used that yesterday on a client for the first time, and she didn't have particularly red skin or anything, but it just made the foundation go on a lot smoother and nicer, and I'm excited to try it on clients who do have any kind of like hyperpigmentation, redness and that sort of thing. Another product I picked up, I'll probably kind of alternate this between my kit and myself depending on if I like it or not. It's the Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. It's the cooling and hydrating version. So it says it's oil-free, paraben-free, temperature-controlled technology. So like any setting spray, you kind of like have it, you know, so far from your face, and you do a sort of cross formation. Those two sprays covered my entire face just then, and that's actually the first time I've sprayed it on myself. I also used it yesterday on a client, so hopefully it will just, you know, prolong and extend the wear of your makeup, and also it's got that cooling effect, so if it is like warmer weather and that sort of thing, putting it on will just like kind of refresh your face as well and just keep you looking fresh basically. So I'm excited to keep trying this one. Another product I picked up was the Shade and Light Eye Contour Quad. This one is in the, what shade is this? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh, Rust. So my Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye palette, which is the big version, I use it pretty much every day. I think I'm going to get another one to use on clients because it's got the cool, warm and neutral tones in there, and it's just amazing for everyday matte looks. There's no shimmers in there. And I saw these come out on Instagram a wee while ago, and sort of thought if there was one in the warmer shades that I always use from the palette, I would grab it, so it would be handy for traveling. So it looks like this. It's like in a coffin shape, and it's quite a good size. Like, it's not too big. Like, the Shade and Light palette is quite clunky to carry around, and I still do though because I really love it. But this is the Rust Quad. So you obviously got your highlighting shade, big transition shade, and then your kind of rust shade and your brown shade. And if you've ever used Kat Von D products before, you probably noticed that the pigmentation is amazing. There's no, like, there's not much fallout. There's just amazing range of shades, and so I'm sure that this will become a soon favorite in my makeup kit. Another Kat Von D product I picked up is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick, and I got it in the shade Lolita because I have heard so much about this. I have got one other Everlasting Liquid Lipstick from her, but to be honest, the shade I got, it's quite a pretty purpley pink, but I don't really reach for it very often because it's just not a very everyday sort of shade. I've seen heaps of people use this, and in particular Mercier. She always posts videos, pictures on Instagram using this. And I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand so you can see what it looks like. It's actually quite similar to Jeffree Star's Androgyny, which I have and wear quite often, but it's just kind of like a dark lip shade. Obviously not a lip pink, but just darker, and it's really easy to wear. It's not too drying. I don't tend to wear liquid lipsticks every day because I kind of feel that they are a bit drying, but as far as liquid lipsticks goes, these are quite comfortable, and the shade is really pretty. So if you are kind of looking for an everyday shade or slightly darker, then this one is a good one. Another Urban Decay product I got is the Naked Skin Concealer. I got it in the shade Light Neutral, and I ended up buying the smaller product, so the more of a sample size, because I have heard heaps of good things about it, but I didn't want to go buying a full size if I wasn't going to use it. So I did buy the little sample size, and all I can say is that I've been using this every day since I got it, so I'll definitely have to grab the bigger shade. The coverage is really full. Like, I just pop it on, as you can see, so it's not very much, and it kind of is, it goes on a really long way, but the coverage is really full, so it does cover up any under eye circles, and because I got mine in the shade lighter, it kind of brightens the face as well. But I just like dip it in, or just pull it out the once, put it on under my eyes, down my nose, forehead and chin, a little bit sometimes under my contour as well, and that one dip into the product just lasts that whole application. So a little goes a really long way, and I just end up dabbing it in with my brush, which is what I generally do, and the brush doesn't move the product, which is nice because the product is such full coverage that it just kind of stays in place, so it doesn't thin it out or anything. So I'll definitely be picking up a bigger version of this. In my kit, I do tend to use a lot of Anastasia products because I find that, like for instance, the dip brow tends to last a long time. When I'm doing makeup on somebody, they are generally wanting their makeup to last, you know, maybe like all night. If they're out going out and they wore like their wedding makeup, they really want it to be waterproof and just stay on. So I tend to use dip brow on my clients' eyebrows because it also can, it lasts long, it's waterproof, and you can use like the tiniest amount and get a more natural effect, or apply a bit more if they're wanting a more dramatic brow. So I already had, I think, 4 shades of dip brow, but I wanted to extend my range for my kit. So I ended up getting soft brown and blonde, and I used blonde yesterday and I thought it went really well. Like it's not too warm or anything like that. The product of the littlest goes a long way, and also I find that if you do have clients who are kind of who have blonde hair or, you know, sort of light brown hair, it works quite well, so you don't end up putting the like too dark a shade in their brows and their brows looking quite dramatic compared to their hair color. And this is soft brown as well, which is a bit warmer compared to the other browns that I do have. I was going to get like a red one, but I didn't end up doing it because I have red kind of brow powders, and I think this will do the trick if I do come across someone who has quite a lot of red in their colouring. So generally my eyelashes are pretty straight. At the moment I've got a lash perm which I got at Aqua Day Spa out in Tawa, and it's really cool because I don't have to bother curling my eyelashes at the moment. I've got false eyelashes on now so you can't really see, but generally when I don't have an eyelash perm I will curl my eyelashes and apply waterproof mascara because it holds the curl in and they don't drop down and go straight out again. So I don't really want to put that on my face. So that's what I tend to gravitate towards, and also I find that if you use waterproof you don't end up getting all that, like those pandery lines under the eyes, which is really irritating if you like have any sort of like if you don't set under your eyes with powder, or if you just get any sweat under your eyes or something like that, then it can tend to smudge. So I have heard heaps of good things about this. This is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I haven't actually tried the original because I didn't feel like I wanted to try non-waterproof mascara because I end up never using them anyway. But they have brought out recently their waterproof version, and it's really cool. It's got like water droplet kind of details on the product. That's gonna let me show you. Thing is with this, it's quite heavy, so you know usually your mascara will be in like a plastic casing. This is metal, so it is a little bit heavier. I don't know if that's going to make a difference if you're chucking it in your makeup bag if you're going to the gym or whatever, but yeah, I mean it doesn't worry me because my makeup is generally always at home, but if that is a factor then it is quite heavy. So I have heard heaps of good things about this. Haven't tried it yet because I haven't run out of my current mascara, but I will definitely let you know if this is any good. So another product I wanted to try from Anastasia is her eyeshadows, because I've seen them all over Instagram and YouTube and have heard lots of good things, so I thought I would just buy a few just to kind of test them out and see. I mean I've tried the eyeshadow palettes from Anastasia. I have a couple of those and I really like them, but I thought it would be cool to get some of the singles and mix it up with my other eyeshadows that I do tend to wear. So Sephora had a deal on when I was there, which is buy 4 eyeshadows and get the quad palette for free, so I got that. And then in them I had to get pink champagne because obviously that's a big favourite of everyone. So this is what it looks like. That's it there, and I think this will be really good for bridal work as well. And oh, it's really pretty. It's kind of like, it's quite similar actually to my the Laura Mercier quad that I got. It's just more pink, obviously with the big pink champagne colour, but it will be really pretty just like over the lid, all over, or just highlighting even on the inner corner. That will go really well. I didn't want to buy shades from her that I already kind of had, like more neutral shades, so I thought I'd just buy products that you know, stood out a little bit more, and so you know, they'll be a little bit more interesting. I got this shade as well, which is Glisten, which looks like this. It actually looks quite similar now that I've got it out. It's definitely more like peach toned, so that's pink champagne and that's Glisten there, so it's kind of like a peachy gold colour. I don't like anything too yellowy gold because I find that it doesn't go very well with my skin tone, so anything more bronze, more coppery, kind of orangey works better, especially with my eye colour as well. Another one that I got from Anastasia is Rosette. It's kind of like a purpley plum sparkly shade. This is it here. I actually like wearing purple colours. I think that they do stand out, not just on like blue eyes but brown as well. So I'll just put this here. This one is not maybe as pigmented as the others compared to what it looks like in the pan, but that's it there. So it's kind of like a reddy, pinky, plummy shade, if that makes sense, but I think they complement each other quite well. And then the last shade I got was Hot Chocolate, which is a matte shade, and I just think it will, I've been looking for something quite like, it looks kind of like this. It's like a dark hot chocolate colour, maybe a bit more warm, and I've heard, like I've seen Desi Perkins and that use it on her channel, so I wanted to pick it up. But yeah, it's just a nice kind of neutral dark chocolate shade, so that will be quite nice to try kind of on the outer edge, or even like a smoky brown eye, a brown smoky eye using that would be quite cool too. Because I don't shop at Sephora very often, because I don't live in America or Europe, I picked up my birthday gift and also some samples. I just used all my points because I'm not gonna be able to use them anytime soon anyway. So I got this Living Proof Prime Style Extender. So this is a primer for your hair, so you just apply it to damp hair from roots to end. So it'll be interesting to see what that is like. I got this Bay Breeze Hydrating Shot Dry Bar, which is shampoo hair and squeeze out excess water, spray entire bottle into hair section by section, massage including scalp, leave in 3 to 5 minutes and rinse well. So it sounds like it's a treatment, so it'll be interesting to see what that is like as well. And I got this cute little Nest fragrance, which is like a little rollerball one, and it's in the citrine scent, and which is great because I love citrus smells and tastes. They're like my favorite. So yeah, it's just a cute little rollerball, great for chucking in your handbag or your gym bag or wherever. Then after I went to Sephora, I ended up going to Nordstrom and I purchased, look at this. Ooh. Can't even hold them all of the double wear. So I didn't purchase every shade, but I bought shades that were probably going to be beneficial in my kit. So I've been kind of looking for a foundation that I can keep in my kit and stock quite a few of the shades so that I can mix and match for my clients. The thing about double wear is that it just doesn't come off, and like I've just been in Mexico and LA and I was wearing my own shade of double wear most days, and it just doesn't move, and you're doing all these things and like getting sprayed in the face from rides at Universal Studios and your makeup still stays on. So that's definitely a testament to the durability of double wear. And I mean, I also find that you can mix in a range of other foundations to kind of lighten it a little bit, and so it's not so heavy, and also to reduce the chance of getting any flashback where like say if you're using flash photography in a low light setting, that's when you can tend to get a little flashback from the SPF that's in the double wear. But other than that, I just absolutely love it. It is a little bit heavy because it's in glass bottles, but that's something I could deal with because it's such an amazing product. So I thought I'd show you some of the products I got just before I left for Mexico and also while I was away. One of the products I got is my Native Rituals Hydrating Makeup Fix, and also the coconut body butter. These products are amazing. Native Rituals is probably my favourite setting spray, and it's made in New Zealand and it is made from natural products. It just is beautiful. It smells beautiful. It makes the skin just go a little bit more dewy, takes away that kind of matte powder finish that you can end up with sometimes. And I usually spray this on before and after makeup. So I spray this on my clients and they really love it as well, and always asking me what I use. So that's what that is. The coconut body butter is absolutely delicious. It smells awesome and it is unisex as well. So you can you know, use this, and then your other half can use it as well. So definitely check it out. I do have a discount code for Native Rituals, and they are a New Zealand company, cruelty free, and they are amazing. So definitely follow the link below and check them out. While I was away, I also ordered a bunch of lashes. So Eve Lashes is a lash subscription service based here in New Zealand. They are made from human hair, they're cruelty free, and with the service you basically sign up for the service. You say if you want 1, 2, 3 or 4 pairs of lashes delivered to your house every month, and you can pick the styles that you like. So at the moment I get 4 pairs sent to my house, but I also bought another 10 pairs to put in my kit so that I can use them on clients. They're just a really easy lash to apply. The bands are really thin and like mold really easily, so they're not going to be hard to like flick up on the outer edges, which I hate sometimes with a thicker band. But yeah, definitely check out the subscription service if you are interested in purchasing lashes like to come on a monthly basis, or you can just purchase them one-off, or like me, you can just purchase heaps of them and have them sitting there for a while. So I think your first month you sign up, you get a free duo glue. So who doesn't like free stuff? Before I went away, I got to see this amazing Bobbi Brown bronzer. So this is the skin warming bronzer. I'll just read a little bit about it. So face and body bronzing powder. It is it's now a limited edition extra large tortoise compact with large mirror and is designed to be used on the face and body. And this is the shade Golden Light. So I've been using this every single day, every day that I was away, because I don't want to look too bronzed, because I'm on the fair side. I don't like to use a bronzer that's too dark, and therefore you just get massive stripes, you know, where you apply it on your face. So this one here is a really nice color. I'd say if it was like medium to light skin tones, you'd benefit from using this one. It is massive. I mean, look at it compared to the size of my face. It's huge. It's got the Bobbi Brown emblem embossed into the product, and it's a little bit dirty, sorry, the massive mirror as well. So I think this product is launching in June, so definitely keep your eyes out on the Bobbi Brown counter because it's a really nice product. They also sent me 2 brushes to try. This is a brow brush. Haven't even opened these yet because I got them just before I left, and this one's a full coverage touch up, so I think this is kind of like for concealer. It's quite fluffy. Let me just see if I can open that. Okay, I can't open it right now, but yeah, I'm definitely on it. Here we go. Quite keen to, oh, it's very soft. Keen to try these out because I've actually only ever bought Bobbi Brown products for friends as gifts and not actually for myself, so it will be nice to kind of try those out for myself. Another product I was sent was the Kiehl's Nightly Refining Micro Peel Concentrate. It's got sustainably sourced quinoa husk extract, and it's clinically demonstrated to help accelerate surface skin cell turnover to reveal fresher, newly radiant skin while visibly evening skin tone and refining the feel of rough texture over time. So if you're anyone who suffers from texture on the face, or you need something that is going to exfoliate that top layer of the skin off to reveal kind of fresher skin underneath, which also, you know, helps for when you apply your makeup, maybe this could be for you. I haven't tried it myself. So it's got the product in the little box, and it also comes with a dropper as well, which is quite neat that it is separate. But I'll definitely check it out, and if I do like it, I will put it up on my Instagram and let you know. I also received a bunch of new brushes. They are from the Beauty Collective, and they are their Pro Series Rose Gold Simply Essential brushes. So this is a kabuki style brush. It's called F1 Flat Top Kabuki. Feels very soft. I love kabuki style brushes for foundation, so I'll definitely be checking that out. We've got the tapered kabuki, which is for application of liquid foundation and concealer, and so the tapered kabuki style can get under your eyes and around your nose. And then this is a FE1, which is a face and eye blender brush. Typically I don't tend to use this style brush for around the eyes. I find that I need something a little bit more fluffy, but I love using these types of brushes for concealer under the eyes, and then also on clients as well. I find that they work really well. So you can check them out at the Beauty Collective, which is their Instagram handle, and Facebook is the Beauty Collective NZ. And you can, I think they will link you directly to their website if you are interested in checking out those brushes. But there are a few to choose from, so you definitely, if you're in the market for new brushes, check them out. And last couple of products, I'm just going to move into hair care. This is the Goldwell Kerasilk Rich Keratin Care Daily Mask, and my hair is very damaged and dry. And it's not damaged so much, it's not breaking, it's just very, very dry. And I think it's a combination of the bleach, you know, having lightened my hair, and also because of jet boards being in the water so often, and salt water, lake water. My hair is just wet all the time. It has to be tied up, so sometimes it's wet and tied up, which can cause a little bit of breakage, and just being in the seawater, and that can really dry out the hair. So my hairdresser Angie recommended this. She said to just use it every day like conditioner instead of conditioner, so hopefully this will help with the care of my hair, especially being in Fiji, because I'm sure I will be in the water quite often. And last but not least is my Cune products. So these are the Silver Reflex Shampoo. and this one is a blonde enhancing treatment, which I hadn't really heard of this style of treatment before, but it's kind of like a mousse, I believe, and then you put it in while your hair's damp, and it kind of like helps to keep the brassy tones away. So it'll be interesting to try that and see how it works. My hair at the moment is quite, I just got it done yesterday, so the grey is really quite dark, but we do it dark so that it does fade to a nice kind of silvery blonde. And especially because I'll be in Fiji, I won't be getting my hair done very often, so I wanted it to be as silvery grey for as long as possible. And these products will hopefully help keep the grey in my hair, but also when it does fade out to a blonde, it will just keep the blonde looking nice and blonde and not yellow, hopefully, because I do not like yellow blonde hair. So yeah, these I'll definitely let you know how these go. So that is all the products that I got when I was in LA, and also my most recent PR packages. Hopefully you like this video. I haven't done a haul before, so I'm not really sure how it went, but hopefully it was okay. If you are interested in seeing more hauls or more kind of unboxing videos, I really enjoy watching them. I like to see what other people buy or receive. So if you do like to see that type of video, let me know. Leave me a comment below. The next video I do record will be from our new home in Fiji. We're moving there in 2 days' time. So for those of you who don't know, my partner and I, Simon and I, have a water sports business. It's extreme water sports, so it's motorized surfboards, which are called jet surfs, flyboards and hoverboard, and also jet ski rental as well. And because it's winter here in New Zealand, it's just far too cold to operate our business in the winter period. So we're going to Fiji for the next 6 months to set up there. So we've got ourselves a place in Fiji, and I will be setting up my lighting and all my filming equipment, which will be really cool, and hopefully can bring you some really cool vlogs and stuff as well of what we get up to in Fiji, because there will be heaps of things to do and try out as well. So yeah, definitely hit the subscribe button if you are interested in seeing more videos and keeping up with me, and please like this video, give it a thumbs up, and also check out all my social channels. All the handles are down below, and you can see kind of, especially my Snapchat, you can see products that I receive or mini reviews on products as well. So yeah, just to keep up, definitely check them out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in Fiji. Bye.